Now I've pulled out the big guns. I'm pissed. Everything I've done prior, not the move. Doesn't fucking work out in the long term. This is the only method. This is the only way that I can see to make this unit work reliably. You have to degas it. This is going on 4 fucking hours now. And look at this shit. Still pulling micro bubbles out from every fucking micro crevice you can imagine. I've loosened the case about 3.5 hours in. Not all the way, but enough for there to be a gap. Bunch more air started coming out. So, I don't think they even do this from the factory. I think that this is it. This is gonna be the fucking pump that truly, truly works. And as a final fuck you, I'm staking these shaft seals in place because that's another problem I've had with them. I think it has to do more with there being air in there causing them to blow out, but I've had issues with them blowing out too. So on the times where I was able to actually fill enough fluid in there pre-vacuum evacuating or whatever you want to call it, on the times I was able to put enough fluid in there to where the pump would work and build pressure, it would blow the fucking seal out as just a big fuck you, a punch in the gut, and stop working because it would leak out all its fluid. So now this is what I got going on. I have hundreds of dollars invested into this endeavor now. So this is the point where I just need to be patient. I just need to be patient. Let every last fucking bubble pop out. Rotate the pump when it stops bubbling. Try and get it to bubble more. Be patient. It's not good enough until it stops bubbling. Then I can put my front shaft seal in with it submerged. Actually, prior to that, I have to pull vacuum on the diaphragm with it still submerged. I've actually got this down to, like, I don't want to say an exact science, but a pretty accurate science. I'm measuring the fully extended and then like fully compressed, if you will, length when you apply vacuum to this diaphragm to pull it back, because this diaphragm, it's doing 2 jobs. The first job is to allow for thermal expansion. When the fluid heats up and it expands, it'll move back slightly, allowing for that difference. Its second job is to apply a constant pressure inside of a positive pressure inside of the hydraulic case, because there's no way in absolute fucking hell that you're going to get a shaft seal to just 100% seal and not leak. It's, no matter what you do, it's inevitably gonna lose its pressure. It's gonna leak out fluid is gonna seep past, but you need to have that positive pressure so you don't get air ingress. I don't know if you guys have watched my other videos up until this point, but air is the absolute enemy of these pumps because it's using a plunger to expand out this bellow, is what I'm calling it, and any air that's inside of there is compressible, meaning this bellow doesn't expand out as much as it can. Too much air, it's not going to work at all. It's like air in your clutch line when you're trying to bleed your clutch or your brakes. It just doesn't work. So getting all the air out, very, 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 very important. Where was I at? So the diaphragm, it needs to be pulled back, and I've worked out that about 20 inches of vacuum is right about 90% of its travel, and I'm giving it, and this is a guess on my part, but about 10% of its last remaining travel is going to be reserved for thermal expansion. The other, 90% is going to be a positive pressure applied on it. It's going to eventually fail, after years. It'll seep past the front seal. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I'm staking it in, because one of the other problems I had was the seals walking out and just losing all its fluid. So staking these in. Eventually I would like to have these machined and fitting a C-clip inside of there, like a groove machined in there, and then a C-clip to basically hold that fucker in place. Then it's not going to go anywhere. Fuck you, Bosch. Fuck you, BMW. I'm making this shit work. I'm not paying $1,000 for a fucking pump that's going to fail anyway, with your shitty O-rings that you used from the factory that degrade. I'm using Viton fucking seals, Viton shaft seals, Viton O-rings. The only real thing that's left to fail on these is the bellow itself can fatigue crack. There's not much I can do about that. Or internal check valves behind here stop holding pressure. There's nothing I can really do about that. But I'll keep you guys posted.